Hey, Michelle here from Sensate Soul and the Soul Translator, coming to you from Under the Bridge with Mr. Ollie. And I am really excited to share this video with you. Wow, this is a huge turning point, and big thing that I feel I've gotten greater clarity on, and that I want to speak on, that I feel is going to be incredibly helpful and supportive and empowering for you to try on and see how this feels and fits for you. So I spent the last couple days, let me first say, I work around sensitivity and embodiment, and sensitivity as a spiritual practice and personal growth practice in life and in work. And as well, I specialize in empaths and HSPs and being able to work with those who are more sensitively, creatively inclined in their lives and as well in their work as entrepreneurs. So I spent the last couple days laying really low. I've been detoxing. I've been on a change of how I physically take care of myself, but deeper in that, more importantly, has been a lot of mindset shifting and around taking care of myself and prioritizing my body, my health, how I nurture myself, making that really a core part of my self-care practice, of my self-love practice. And it's not about, potentially, or it's not really about losing weight, although that is a byproduct of it. It's really been about this process of reclaiming my vitality. And along with that, as you have probably experienced yourself when you're in any sort of deep change or detox, there are issues in the tissues. There are things that come to the surface that are part of the detox on all levels. And I have been feeling very deeply into self-worth. I'm just going to say it straightforward. And this has been a massive revelation couple days. So I'm hoping that I can share this with you as eloquently as I possibly can, considering some of it is still, churning and kind of half-baked inside. But here's the crux of it. If you are somebody who has had trauma and negative experiences around narcissists, if you are someone who has experienced all of the negative aspects of being in a relationship with narcissists, whether you were raised by one like I was, whether you've been in a relationship with them like I was, whether you've just really been extra sensitive to and also affected by the narcissism of the world, of our society. So this has been a bunch of inner field research that I've been doing, not just intensely in the last couple days, because I kept getting the message of just be still and be in the in-between, which, if you've ever experienced, it's very it can feel very uncomfortable, right? It can also be incredibly illuminating. So when you do have those times, little sidebar tip here, when you have those times where you get that message to just be still, I'm learning more and more that to just listen to that, because on the other side of it usually is something that I could never predict would be the breakthrough from it. So in my time, and I say the last couple days, but this is really sometimes it takes years of kind of building up, or pieces of the puzzle coming together until something, you have that breakthrough in that moment that feels like it's just happened in that moment, but in, reality, it's been building for years. And so let me get to the nugget here. What I've discovered and what I now know to be true from my own experience and from all of the people that I've worked with over the years is that when you are affected by the traumatic conditional love, or I can't even say actually love, when you are affected by the traumatic conditional relationship that you have with somebody who is on the narcissistic spectrum, it can create a very deep-seated belief that all of the things that you experience with the narcissist then becomes your expectation of how the world treats you. The main word here that I've realized is the biggie, which I will speak more of in other videos. I just want to introduce this idea right now, is the word withholding. And what I've seen for myself and for all my clients is that there can be these two core limited beliefs that they all kind of come down to. Is one, either life is withholding things from me, or the conditional acceptance of I have to be a certain way in order to be loved, safe. So it's that conditional type of living. It's the conditions have to be right. I have to be right. What I'm doing, what I'm saying, what I'm being, what I'm choosing needs to be correct in order for me, because there's going to be some sort of repercussion. There's going to be some sort of abandonment that happens because if you don't choose right, if it's not correct, then you're going to be abandoned in some way. So I just want to introduce this idea here, and I am going to be putting something together in Sensate Soul School to be able to help you with this, because I feel like it's a really, really core issue, is that withholding and the conditional, because this is the way we've learned relationships work from the narcissist that we've been involved with. So it's given us this sense of things are either being withheld from us, or that we are that things are conditional, and it can often be both of them as well. So I know this is a really, really big topic that I'm just introducing. We're just skimming the surface of it. But if this resonates with you, if you are nodding your head and going, oh my gosh, yeah, underneath it all, I could admit that there is this sense of either conditional acceptance, conditional love, conditional life, and this feeling of things being withheld from me. I'm going to go way deeper in this in something that I'm going to put together in Sensate Soul, whether it's going to be a class or a program or something. This has been a major download, and I'm really, really excited to be able to deliver something that's going to be of value for you and of healing for you around this, because it feels like it's such a backbone of it's such a I don't want to say backbone. It feels like it's a very dysfunctional yet very powerful overlay of limited beliefs especially for those who are sensitive, for those who have been affected by either being raised or in relationship with a narcissist. So we shall dive way deeper on this. I guess, usually I give some tips or some things to work with to be able to help, but I really want you to, I offer for you, I suggest for you to just be with this, just be still, like I was for 4 days, with this. Roll it around in your mouth, roll it around in your body, roll it around in your heart. Give a little taste of it, give a little, be curious about it. See, does this apply to you? Have you felt, could you define some of your core resistances or lack of confidence or feelings of not being safe in the world? Your self-worth, has it been affected in this way that there's a general sense that things are being withheld from you, like the universe is gaslighting you? That's going to be a topic we're going to talk more about. And also, does it feel like you're, like there has to be some sort of conditional, sorry, this thing keeps falling out. There has to be some sort of, there's some condition upon your worthiness. Now, and I want to add to that just briefly, to be human is to have self-worth issues, honestly. None of us escapes that. It just seems to be part of our being here and part of all of the conditioning that we've had, the effects and influences of others and of, the part of the nature-nurture. So having self-worth issues is not the problem. And we can work with them, and so in a certain sense, that is the personal growth path, is working with them. Understatement of the year. So this idea around conditional worth, conditional love, conditional acceptance, that's probably pretty universal, but there's a particular, it's weird, the word that just came in is like a particular hangnail, a particular, ouch, a particular depth and breadth to it for HSPs and sensitives, and also, I have to say as well, particularly for those who have been involved with narcissists, raised by narcissists, whether you are an HSP or not. It's just it's a big snag that can affect us in a really deep world self-belief kind of way. All right, so I will be putting together something and let you know what that is. You can look over in Sensate Soul School or at sensatesoul.com. Sensate Soul School .teachable /teachable or dot. I'm not sure which one .com. But there will be something that I'm going to be offering with this, because I feel like this is at the heart of so many of the potential healing and so many of the mindset issues for those who have been affected by the intensity and the negative consequences, a negative relationship of being raised or in love with or affected by narcissism. All right, thanks so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please do give a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, or share this with a friend. Do leave a comment below. I do respond and would love to hear your input on this topic, as well as come on over to sensatesoul.com, and you'll find different resources there for yourself, and join the community so that you can get also private things that I only share via email. And also, from the bridge here, it's funny, this is, if you've watched my videos on YouTube channel, you see that I often do videos underneath this bridge. I think it's really a metaphor. I just realized as I was walking over here, I'm like, it is very much a metaphor of wanting to be a bridge for you, and to be able to heal and to be able to empower yourself. And for me to share what I'm passionate about, what is my purpose, is being a bridge for you to be able to be empowered and to feel passion and feel purpose and know what your gifts and talents are. So I hope that I can be a bridge for you. All right, take sweet, sweet care. See you in the next video.